Shortcut in Windows 7 to switch between same applications windows, like CMD plus in OS X. Is there a shortcut in Windows 7 to switch between windows in a given application only? I very much like this feature in OS X. What is its equivalent in Windows?
If it is one of the first 10 applications on the taskbar, then +N, where N is its position number, we'll select it and cycle through the windows. If an NBSP, there are more than an NBSP, 1. An NBSP. Use 0, 0, for the 10th application. An NBSP, for an NBSP, example, I an NBSP, have Windows Explorer and Internet Explorer pinned as the first two things on my taskbar, so I an NBSP, can use +1 to an NBSP, cycle through my directories and I can use +2 to an NBSP, cycle through my browsers. Some odd notes. If you press and hold and an NBSP, type and release an NBSP, digit N, Windows will open the an NBSP, NTH application on the taskbar. An NBSP, repeatedly tapping in will cycle through the windows of that program, as discussed above. An NBSP, as an NBSP, stated by Translucent Cloud. If an NBSP, you then type Shift+N in an NBSP, will cycle through them in reverse order, as with Alt+Tab and an NBSP, Control+Tab, etc. If the NTH application on the taskbar is pinned but not running, then +N will start it. As ZineMD points out, if there are multiple instances, Windows, for task and NBSP, N, then +N will display the thumbnails for the tasks until you release the an NBSP. Key. An NBSP, this can be useful if you have multiple instances, for example, of an NBSP, Notepad or an NBSP, Word, since you may want to an NBSP, see which window is an NBSP, the an NBSP, when you an NBSP, want. An NBSP, but an NBSP, this behavior might not always be an NBSP, desired. An NBSP, ZineMD points out that adding control, i.e., using +Control+N, will go directly, instantly, to the task without showing the thumbnails. But, if you press and hold and Shift, right from the beginning, and then type N, Windows will start a an NBSP, new instance, or at least a an NBSP, new window, of that application, even if it's already running. An NBSP. This will fail for some applications, like Windows Media Player, that don't allow multiple windows to run simultaneously. And +Control+Shift+N will start a new instance of application and NBSP, and as administrator. +N seems not to work with a numeric keypad.
In Windows 7 and 8, although there is no shortcut I know of available from the keyboard alone, you can hold Ctrl while clicking the taskbar icon of the app you're interested in. Each time you do this, a different window belonging to that app will come to the forefront. In addition, the Program Vista switcher sets up Win plus F11 and Alt plus to switch between the current app's windows. BTW, its website says Windows 8 is not supported, but I've had luck with it under 8.1. The only problem I've seen so far is that it sometimes lists things like the search sidebar as open windows. I just ignore that, but you've
You can use AutoHotkey, www.autohotkey.com, and put the script there. Works very well for me. Using AutoHotkey I also made my copy/paste/undo keys like Mac. Works great. Eras.
Thanks, Erasmus, but your version of the AutoHotkey script will minimize a window if there are no other windows of that type. Sometimes you don't know, and minimizing is an annoying way to find out, so I modified your script like so. Oh, and I also changed last class to use Shift instead of Control since that's the modifier to go backwards with several other keyboard shortcuts. I love AutoHotkey.
If you want to support Hammer, please consider subscribing.